What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Lex Money. It's time to control your emotions, guys. They're playing games with us, okay? They're playing games with us. If you can't control your emotions at this stage of the market, they're gonna get you, okay? And I made this channel to try and help out as many people as I can to not make the same mistakes that I made in the past bull runs, guys, okay? Whether that be with meme coins, whether that be with emotional trading, whether that be with buying and selling when I shouldn't be buying and selling, okay? And I can see the same things are happening now, which happened in the last run and the run before. Now, number one, guys, look, there's going to be volatility around this time. I did say in the last video we could have some sort of pullback, and in the pullback the fear posts are going to come back out, and I'm seeing the fear posts come back out all over the timeline, okay? Now, the truth is, there was a fair value gap to be filled here. We've actually wicked out of the fair value gap. In our market watch section, I said, look, we need to prepare ahead of time. We've got the fair value gap on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. So far, all the fair value gaps have been getting filled. This would bring us to 61k-ish while still remaining bullish overall for Bitcoin. We dumped into it and then wicked back out. And that was when altcoins were down like 10, 15% yesterday. Now look, guys, people do not decide their future. They decide the habits, and the habits decides their future. Yeah, I kind of agree with this, to be honest, guys, because if you've got bad habits in place right now, if you're not getting the right amount of sleep, if you're not taking care of your health, if you are acting emotionally and you're super reactive to the market, those bad habits are going to decide your future in the market, and your future's pretty much doomed, guys. You have to try and change your habits, try and change your emotions, or, you know, if you are an emotional person, just don't look at your portfolio, don't look at your ledger, don't look at your Binance on the red days, because I guarantee everybody who sold into that dump yesterday, you know, you're upset today. You're upset to see a bounce. You don't want to be one of those people that are upset on green days. Now, something to note, I saw this on Altcoin Daily, and yes, I agree with it. Trump is not the savior. Larry Fink's not the savior. Elon is not the savior. Bitcoin doesn't need them. Bitcoin's never needed them. Making new all-time highs before there was even true global adoption, and we still got a way to go for true global adoption, guys. But everybody seems to put a lot of pressure. Like last run, it was Elon, right? Elon needs to say this for a coin to go up, when realistically, Bitcoin's never needed him. Now, what are you going to be? Are you going to be an emotional investor, or are you going to be like the smart money? While Bitcoin is dumping, BlackRock continues to buy more. In the accumulation phases of markets, these big whales continue to buy more, okay? They're not sitting on the sidelines saying, oh, well, this might happen, this may happen, this might happen, this may happen. They just buy, okay? And then when we're at the all-time highs, we're printing new all-time highs, that is when they're selling to you guys, to a lot of you guys who are watching, to the average retail investor. And the point of this channel is to make sure that we stop making these mistakes and we stop falling for their whale game. I saw this, and again, could be a way that you guys do figure out what coins you do want to be buying, what different niches, what sectors do they cover. I mean, this is a little bit off, to be honest, because, you know, AVAX, for example, is in gaming. ETH has some DeFi on it. Sol has DeFi. Whatever. ICP covers everything. So that's why I maintain conviction in ICP, why I continue to stack ICP in these dumpy times, in the sub-double digis when everyone's saying, oh no, is it over for Bitcoin? Figure out what you're looking for in your investment plans. Stick to the plan, stick to your buys, stick to your sells, and try to ignore the outside noise, because there's so much outside noise going on right now, guys, and it's really just to shake out the retail investor. All of you guys who maybe this is your first, maybe even your second cycle, you know, you're going to be acting emotionally still. You're not going to be able to, you know, stomach a 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, even the way up to 60% dump of your entire portfolio without feeling emotional, okay? It is where it is. You know, even I'm not perfect. Even to this day, when I'm seeing certain coins dump all the way down, I say, God damn it, why did I make that mistake? Or why did I buy so much of that? But I maintain my conviction in the coins that I've bought, and I say, right, I was prepared to lose it all. Are you prepared to lose it all, guys? Because as much as you say you are, you're not. right? You're not prepared to lose it all. So really think about your allocation into the market. Are you over allocated? Are you under allocated? Are you over allocated in one niche, in one sector? You guys will figure that out for yourself. But if you really feel like, right, if this coin goes to zero, then, you know, my entire livelihood is finished, then you're over allocated. Now, there are going to be a lot of different theories of what's going to happen, what can happen, what will happen. And we have got a CME gap on the futures chart between 60 and 58k. Usually these things do get filled. And remember, in these times of red, people go super doom, super bearish, super, oh my God, this is over. When literally last week, everybody was getting happy that we started to pump up to 70 again. The sentiment was completely different in the space of 7 days. Okay, so just because everything is red now, the sentiment's completely changed, but we planned ahead of time to say, right, we could be having a little bit of a post-Ethereum ETF dumpy time. And again, just to show you this, I shared this with the members club yesterday. We entered a Ethereum ETF short because Bitcoin was basically giving us a cheat sheet of what happened last time when the Bitcoin ETF did go live, guys. And we had a 20% correction over the course of 2 weeks. We said, right, we could have a 20% correction over the course of 2 weeks and be riding Ethereum down to 3K. And another thing to note, guys, is people will change their minds like that, okay? Bitcoin's entering the key zone. If we lose the grey box, we're going much lower. And we lost the grey box, guys. We lost the grey box. We lost the grey box a couple of days ago, and we dumped down to, how much was it? 62k, low 62k, and bounced straight back out of it. So again, look, people are going to be super emotional either way. Once we do print green, they're going to say, oh my God, the ball runs back on. We're so back on X. It's so toxic on X, guys, okay? It is so toxic because they say, we're up only. And then we break down. Oh my God, we're going so much lower. We're going to print 48k. That will not help with your emotions. And again, if you're an emotional trader, you got to try and just not look at these posts. Remember some of the indicators that we've been looking at for ages, guys, that haven't let us down yet. Again, I'll keep showing you the hash ribbons. And every time we've printed a buy signal, we've had some sort of shakeout just after it. And it looks like we are in that shakeout phase after the buy signal did print. These things will not come easy. Just because we see buy signals doesn't mean straight up, but we should be buying, guys, and we should be accumulating our top alts, our Ethereum, our Bitcoin, and just holding on, okay? Because if you're trying to sell into the dumps now to try and get lower, you're playing a risky game. We should just be buying, waiting, selling into the pump. And I know it sounds as simple as that, but it's not simple because your emotions come into play. But really, that's what you should be doing. The waiting game can be super difficult because we've been waiting for, some of you have been waiting for a year, some of you have been waiting for 2 years. People like myself, other traders, we've been buying for years. And we know the nature of the beast. It is not easy, but the waiting game is the easiest way to be making money. Our ICP numbers, devs near all-time highs, guys. We open this up, you can see here 221 full-time devs, 878 monthly active devs, 11,000 total internet computer repos, 5 million commits. And you can see here both the full-time and the part-time developer stats are rising as we've gone into 2024, guys. This is amazing, and this has just been a slow, steady increase. This is what we like to be seeing. We like to be seeing more developers start to understand that, right, ICP superior tech, it is easy to build fully on-chain apps, and really this is also a waiting game. DeFi will continue to pick up on ICP, but we need more developers to be coming into the space like they are now. Now, another thing I showed you in the last video was that Dom was saying, right, we've got a big catalyst coming up very soon that he couldn't mention. However, he's saying that announcement should be in around 5 weeks, and that was as of last week. So probably by the end of August, there's going to be a very bullish announcement from Dominic. And again, if you don't want to miss any of these announcements, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, guys. Helps me out more than you guys can imagine. But another month of waiting, maybe a month of building in the background, and then we get a super bullish catalyst event. Now we come to our ICP trading view, and again, we don't act emotionally. We just see what is going on when it is going on, and we're still finding resistance at our resistance that we did print from about a week ago, guys. Okay, so we said we need to be breaking this resistance. Until then, we could have a slow chop all the way down to our completion at around $7.87, in line with the 0618. I do still have some way down for our completion of the post ETF dump. We could be going down to that 3K trend line, and that would be around an 18 to 20% dump, similar to what Bitcoin did experience, which could then bring down ICP to that $7.87 while still maintaining a higher low, still maintaining a bullish structure on the macro chart, guys. Then at that time, that could be an amazing opportunity for all of us. We make another video and we say, right guys, it's time to deploy the capital, and then we can enjoy our next leg up for ICP. But that's it, guys. We need to make sure that we do stay patient. We try and control our emotions, and we stick to the plan. They're going to try and shake us out in every way that they can, guys, but we're going to stay strong. So again, if you want to make sure that you stay strong with me, make sure you smash that like button, drop me a sub to be part of the family. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.